Good evening, New York Yankee fans. How are you tonight? Um, you know what, guys? I'm not going to get too upset. I'm not going to get under the collar. We have a little talking to do. Simply because I didn't want to burst anybody's bubble, but the bottom line was everybody's thinking the Yankees were going to hit 5 home runs, 8 home runs, 10 home runs. Guys, you got to understand one thing. First of all, and I don't mean this to be mean or anything, you guys are rookies. I've been seeing the Yankees for over 40 years. 40 years. And let me tell you, when they go on this, there is almost absolutely no way they win game one. If they do win game one, I guarantee you they lose game two. Because game one, they're on adrenaline. And it's not using an excuse. It's just the way it is. And if you look, if you go back in history and look, you'll see exactly what I'm saying. So to get upset, no. I thought they played, to be honest with you, it was very boring. It was a very boring game, very uninspiring. I think Clark Smith, obviously, because of what was what I guess with the air and everything, he didn't exact. But we're going to have Ken from The Ugly Truth, who called a great game, and my hat's off to him because my eyes were shutting. To be totally honest with you, if it wasn't for the Knick game. I basically told him, wake me up for the post game because I knew this was going to be a dud, an absolute dud. So everyone, remember this: anytime the Yankees go away on a trip like this, after being in the East Coast basically for the whole year, it ain't going to happen. It's not going to. Tomorrow, they're definitely going to win. That I can tell you. And you may get your 3, 4, 5 home runs. So if you were thinking I was going to scream and yell, no, I'm not, because I expected it. I was hoping I was wrong. But anyway, contact the show at joeyankees28@gmail.com, everyone. Also, of course, press the like button. Subscribe to the channel, of course. Thank you for a great stream this morning. Kevin Mensch was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And we had a great time. He was agreeing with a lot of things I was saying, and that was awesome. And he had some great stories and all about players. So, and of course, tomorrow morning it's coffee, bagels, and Yankee talk in the morning. Without further ado, I'm going to bring in Ken from The Ugly Truth, who called tonight's game, did a great job, and he is going to give us the update of what happened.
Hey, Real Bill.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining the stream, brother.
How's it going?
Well, one of the things that I mentioned in my pre-series review that the Yankees pitchers were going to have to realize that with that altitude, the breaking balls were not going to break as hard. And a lot of balls got left over the plate and hit hard. Offense was quite flat for a pitcher who had a 5.68 ERA. He looked like freaking Greg Maddux pitching to us, hitting points and people just looking at strikes, not even making an effort to swing at it. I mean, the team looked flat all in all. We had a couple of small highlights. The captain hitting his first career home run at Coors Field. I think there are like four stadiums he hasn't hit one out of, and he took care of business on that one this evening. It wasn't a majestic shot, but it was a shot still the same.
Right. Well, I mean, listen, again, well, you did call the Judge home run, correct?
I did.
Tell us about that. Tell us about the movement and what kind of what was the pitch? What was going on? In that strategy.
Actually, I think it was the second pitch of the at bat, and he hit a rope. It went like 367 feet, and the exit velo was like 98 miles an hour. So it wasn't one of his massive towering shots. It was basically a pretty good line drive that went into the stands.
Okay. Shout out to Jeff. How you doing, Jeff? Thanks for coming on. Jonathan, how you doing? Real Bill, Lou, just to name a few. Thank you for joining the post game here with a yucky Yankee loss. But again, they played the best I feel that they could have played tonight. You'll see a different team tomorrow for sure. Listen, you take it now, and then you'll be happy for Saturday and Sunday, rather than be on adrenaline on Friday and then lose on Saturday and maybe win on Sunday. So you don't want to, we get it over with. That's it. It's done. So we move on. We only lost altogether a half a game. So, I'm happy about that. And so that, that's a big help. But listen, we got to go on. And again, the hitters, some of them are cold. Anthony Volpe, again, did absolutely nothing. Really anybody. I mean, Dominguez got a hit. He got a walk. So he got on. Trent Grissom, he got a walk there in the ninth, but he's in a fog. Ben Rice, he's striking out too much. Wells is Wells. We know what he's going to do lately. So and the list goes on and on. Paul G was, Well, Paul G had that big hit in that first inning or so. First inning. But listen, things happen, and we just got to move on. We got to, you can't be embarrassed of it. I mean, yes, they only have 9 wins, but you know something? They are a major league team, folks. So at any given day, they're going to win. They're definitely going to win. They're going to win a game, and there's no question in my mind. So shout out to Celia, Lou. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. And if anybody has any comments about the game, by all means, give it to us in the comments. The Rockies only had 8 wins. Yes, Lou. Yes. But again, they also know that they know the system. They know the Avalanche out there, and it just happens. You can be embarrassed all you want, but the bottom line is, it's a loss. That's it. We've lost a lot tougher games than this one, and it shouldn't be a surprise. It really shouldn't.
The only thing that really pissed me off about this game was Aaron Boone's decision to bring Tim Hill in a critical situation.
He's been awful.
He's freaking cooked. He has stunk his last 4 outings, and when he came up tonight, I knew we were screwed. And sure as hell, it happened.
Yeah, no, listen, I can't argue with that. Although his ERA is still only 3.57, so that's got to tell you how good he pitched in the beginning. Schmidt's line was 4 2/3, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks, and his ERA is now at 4.58. I mentioned Hill, De Los Santos, one inning, 1 hit, 1 K, and he's got a 1.86 ERA. And Hendrick looked very good there in the ninth. And his ERA, he struck out 1, and his ERA is 0.00. So, and then as far as the batters, I mean, LeMahieu was okay, but did not get a hit in a few times up. Vivas, the same thing, absolutely nothing. Wells actually had a hit. It was the one between the shortstop who almost made a great play on that.
Yeah,
and that was it. But Grissom is really slowing down, and he's now down to 261. Which we didn't really feel that he was going to be hitting 320, 330 all year. We knew that. I mean, but he's in a slump. Ben Rice is not exactly creaming the ball anymore. He just goes out there cutting and slashing, and
Hey, Crystal Flash.
Oh, thank you for joining the stream. Again, by all means, everyone, I hope you subscribe. Please press the like. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, it's coffee, bagels, Yankee talk with you, and only you, the fans, right here on NY Yankee Mania. I want to go through the scoreboard for you guys, because I'm sure everybody was between the basketball game and the Yankees. We're going to the top of the ninth. The Dodgers lead the Mets 5-2. The Los Angeles Angels 4-0 over the Marlins. The Phillies in the middle of the sixth lead the Athletics 1-0. Earlier today, the Red Sox crushed the Orioles 10-5, but they had a blow in there. Dave Bergman, Alex Bergman got hurt, and we won't know the seniority of it until tomorrow. So that's the Red Sox are going to be holding their breath because he's been so hot. Chicago Cubs 13, the Reds 6. Final in 10, the Pirates beat the Brewers 6-5. The Giants beat the Nationals 4-0, and a score that was good for us. The Tampa Bay Rays 3 and the Toronto Blue Jays 1. So that is your score. Oh no, I'm sorry. The Padres 2-1 over the Atlanta Braves. Acuna's first at bat in 2025 was a home run. So he's back. Minnesota Twins beat the Royals 3-1, and the Mariners beat the Astros 5-3. The Cardinals beat the Diamondbacks 4-3, and the Orioles and the Red Sox in Game 2 rained out. And of course, the local game, the game that we really care about, the Rockies 3 and the Yankees 2. Without further ado, who just joined us? One of our other co-hosts here at NY Yankee Mania. How you doing, big guy?
Hey, what's up, Ken? What's up, Ken? What's up, Joe? How you doing?
Okay, not too bad. And where are you off to?
I'm leaving my friend had a watch party for the Knicks game, so I was at the watch party.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we lost. I can't believe the Knicks lost. First of all, I can't believe the Yankees lost, and then now I can't believe the Knicks lost. Like both teams lost. It's insane, crazy.
So are you ready? Are you ready to say that the Knicks are cooked?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to say the Knicks are cooked. They should have. But I know we're here to talk about the Yankees, but the Knicks should have called that timeout after that free throw, but they didn't call the timeout. But that's for another day. But the Yankees, I'm surprised that Ken is spot on because the Yankees do not know how to hit against pitchers that we don't know. So I don't know, Yankees always struggle against pitchers that we don't know, and that guy who was pitching against us, I think he was winless, right, or something.
Yep.
0-7 in his career.
Yeah, see, this is why the Yankees have to they have to do a better job of, like I said before, playing better. Playing better against horrible teams, and they don't do that. They don't take advantage of that, and they do bad against pitchers that we don't know. So that's an issue.
Well, as I predicted 2 out of 3, I was really hesitant to say it, but I honestly figured they were going to lose tonight, and I was spot on. I blame the way, just coming in, jet lag. It's not your normal going from New York to Kansas City or New York to Washington. It's not. It's a different air thing. I don't care. I'm not making excuses, but I'm telling you why they lost and how they lost. They didn't lose because this pitcher and that pitcher. I'm sorry, guys. If you put this game tomorrow, the Yankees win by 10 runs. And the reason why I say that, you want to call me crazy, go right ahead. I've seen this for over 40 years. I know. And I'm telling you, this is what the Yankees do. Not just the Yankees, it's any team. When you go from one atmosphere to the other one, hey, just look at, I'll give you an example. Look at, what's his name? Just came from vacation.
Jonathan.
It took him 5 days to regroup. So
Yeah.
can you imagine going from New York to Denver and roll over, go to hotels, go this, do that. You just finished three games against Texas in New York. And again, it's not a cop out. I am not saying that. They were flat and they were going to be flat. Watch what happens tomorrow. And that's how you get the 2 out of the 3. It never fails, guys. It never fails. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Somebody go. Well,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Sorry, Kevin, you go ahead.
No, I said go ahead, Nathan, because I'm talked out on the subject. I gave my review.
Yeah, so Joe, I think, I do think maybe the jet lag, I mean, the travel has to do something with it. Maybe the high altitude or something, and then they got in. Probably they got in late or something, like you said. So, but I mean, but still, there's no issue. I mean, the Rockies are they only have what 7? They had 7 wins coming into this matchup tonight, and there is no excuse that the Yankees could win this game. But I don't know what it is, but I fully expect them to bounce back tomorrow, though, for sure.
Yeah, tomorrow. Now, what people are calling on streams, 5 home runs, 4 home runs, that's going to happen tomorrow. It wasn't going to happen tonight. It just wasn't. But now, everybody, you could remember this for the next time. So you don't jump and we're going to hit this one, and this one's going to hit a 5 million miles. Not going to happen. But anyway, moving on. I was watching some of the Knicks game because, to be honest with you, the Yankee game was putting me to sleep. So it's a good thing the Knicks were the Knicks were there, but they took some horrible shots.
I know.
Oh my God! What were they thinking? And I got news for you. What's his name? Towns, no, number 32 for the Knicks.
Yeah, Carl Towns.
He is an annoying presence on that court.
Dude, he keeps launching those long 3-pointers. I don't like that.
Right, and I don't. His attitude, like his, what doesn't stink. Don't do that to teams. You wake them up, whether they're winning or losing. Don't do that. Play your game. That's what's wrong about some sports in this era. Don't throw it in the guy's face. Play your game. When you win, celebrate. Do whatever you want. But don't do it during the game like that. They turned around. He did. If you watch the game, you watch replay. Watch him. He was so annoying, so aggravating to them. And then he was doing all these gestures with the, because he dunked, I think, a 3-pointer. and he's staring right
Yeah.
at them. And it's like, don't you know
Yep.
that that's going to wake them up? But I it doesn't penetrate. And hey, listen, they paid for it. They paid for it. I mean, they didn't lose because of that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you know why they lost? You know why they lost? Because they lost because they didn't call that timeout after that free throw from the Pacers. They should have called that timeout with 14 seconds left, but they didn't call the timeout.
You know why they lost? Their bench sucks.
I know.
They have
The bench sucks, but
they have a bad bench, and they play their starting five most of the game. So come the end of the game,
I don't think it's
they're
that
juiced.
bad. I don't think it's
the Pacers have a better bench than the Knicks do.
Yeah, well, yeah, well, that is definite. But I mean, we're making it look like it's the Yankee bench. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
No, I'm telling you, 14. They should have called that timeout with 14 seconds left to draw up a play to tie the game.
Yeah, but they probably, they probably had it in mind they were going to give it to Brunson no matter what. So why, no matter what they were going to do, they could have bounced it everywhere. You knew he was going to get the ball. I mean, that's right. And everybody, 20,000 people in there knew what the strategy was. So there's nobody else that they're going to convince me that they were going to throw the ball, not throw the ball to. So, listen, it wasn't meant for them, but to lose 2 games in your home court, that's a problem. That's a problem. And
It's called a Jimmy kick. It's called a Jimmy kick, and it means your ass is cooked.
Well, yeah, the stranger things have happened. Hey, the Yankees had a 3-game lead on the Red Sox. Remember that, guys? The series, I mean, absolutely washing the floor with them. Did he win? No.
That was called a bad luck cat.
Yeah, well, I listen. All it takes is a first win. They can go into Indiana and just do exactly what they did. I mean, what's the probability? It's not big, but it's not impossible, for the Knicks to come back. It's not. I mean, you still have a 50% chance of tying the series, and as long as there's a percentage, and as long as there's a pulse, and like Yogi said, it ain't over till it's over, baby. It's not over till it's over. So, Knicks fans, don't give up. Sunday might be a much better situation. Are they on? Are they going to be on ABC, or do they stay on TNT?
I think Sunday. I think ABC Sunday. I think I'm not
because it looked like what they put on the screen. It looks like they're staying on TNT, and that doesn't make sense for New York for the weekend.
No, Sunday usually ABC though. I thought. I don't know.
Right. That's what I thought. So that remains to be seen. But getting back to the Yankees, I think tomorrow will be fine. I mean, first of all, you got Max Fried there. He's pitched in that environment. He knows, he knows. I'm sure he's had the rest. He's ready to go. And they'll put together a few more hits, maybe a couple of homers, and they'll win tomorrow, and we'll forget about today. It happens, and nobody could say, you lost to the worst team in the league, because at any given day, anybody can win, and we all know that. So, but getting also on a very, very good note, Nippon. So Kevin mentioned this morning, what a gentleman, what a nice guy. I really, really enjoyed interviewing him, and I really hope that he enjoyed being with us.
Yeah.
I know that you loved him.
Yeah, he enjoyed it too. He had a great time.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I and like I said, I invited him anytime, and he said something about getting back into the realm of talking or podcast. And by all means, if he wants to discuss it, come on down, baby.
Yep.
Yeah,
he's gonna start back his podcast, so pretty soon. So
Awesome. And he should. He's good at it. You know,
yeah,
he presents himself, you know, well. But usually baseball players, they're great. They're very good announcers. They've
Yeah.
always been. You know, it's another career for them. So that's awesome. And I wish them all the luck in the world with that. You know, tomorrow happened fast. Before you blink an eye, we'll have our morning show, and we'll be ready to percolate again. Ken, by the way, are you definitely doing the play-by-play?
It is still up in the air. I'll let you know in the morning.
Okay. All right. So you heard that. We will have that for you on the Coffee, Bagels, and Yankee Talk tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Nipton, of course, if you're available, please sign in. I'll send you the link. And you know,
if I wake up at that time.
No worries. And then we'll put out what exactly is going to happen for the rest of the day. So, but listen, you drive. I want you driving safe. I'm not a big fan of talking and driving at the. You know, I don't care if you have YouTube or the tube in your ear. Your safety comes first. So I want you to please be careful. Get home safe, and rest up. And I want you to come back to us tomorrow morning if you're up. Any other thoughts, Nipton? Because, you know, it's basically not much more to talk about. I wish it was a happier day. I think we lost him. I think he just came back. Well, there he is again. There you go. Let me get you over the other one. All right, there you go. So, I don't know how much of that you heard, but I just wanted to make sure you drive safe.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
And all right, well, listen. Final comments, because it is getting to around midnight and on a Friday night, and I know people are not exactly happy. So, you want to go to sleep, relax. Tomorrow, everything will be better. The Yankees will come out on top, and we'll forget all about this nonsense tonight. So, Nipton, any final thoughts?
I feel confident that the Yankees will bounce back tomorrow. So let's go Yankees.
You got it. And Big Ken.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Oh, you're going to sing for us?
No, I just quoted.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, with that in mind, guys, don't forget on your way out, please press the select oh my God, I'm telling you, I'm losing my thoughts because
press the like button, subscribe,
there you go,
and share this channel out.
There you go.
Appreciate you because the fans are who makes the channel even possible. So we appreciate your support here on NY Yankees Mania and Yankees The Ugly Truth. Thank you.
Right.
Let's go Yankees 100%. And have a great
100%.
night.
Everyone, what Ken just said, 100%. Don't go to sleep unhappy. Please tell everybody you love them. We love you here. And of course, like I always say, I love each and every one of you. God bless all of you. God bless all the creators, everyone. And then, of course, God bless America. Good night, everyone.